Okay, this is exercise 2-1 in Checkpoint book, Cambridge. Okay, they ask you here to find number A. They say find the position to term rule for the number in this table. Whenever you see numbers in table, like you see the position of the term, the first position, the term is 6. The second position, the term is 12. Third position, the term is 18. The fourth position, the term is 24. Then the position to term rule is a relation between the position and the term. Like 1 to get 6, what you need to do with it. 2 to be 12, what you need to do with it. 3 to be 18, what you need to do with it. And 4 to be 24, what you need to do with it. So if you see each one, when you multiply it by 6, okay, or you time it by 6, you get the what? You get the term. You multiply by 6, you get the term. You also multiply by 6, you get the term. You multiply by 6, you get the term. So the position to term rule is multiply by 6. And even the second question, number B, they say, what is the first term of the sequence? 6, 12, 18. If you'd like to find the first term, what you need is just multiply by 6. And when we multiply by 6, you find the answer is equal what? Is equal 6. And this is another question from side is not given here. It is a term-to-term rule. The term-to-term rule, it is how to move from each term to the other one. If, like, look here from 6 to move to the 12. This is term to move to another term. That's mean you add what? You add 6. And to move from the 6 to the 18, you also add 6. So term to term rule, it is adding 6 each time. Let's go to this one. They say the number in the sequence increased by equal amount each time. Write the missing or the 3 missing numbers. What you need to do is what? Like the last term minus the first term. 5 minus 3 is equal to 12. How many terms missing? There are 3 terms missing. That means you're going to divide by 4. 12 divided by 4 is equals to 3. Then when you say 12 divided 4 is equal to 3, that is mean every time you add 3. 3 plus 3 is equal 6. 6 plus 3 is equal 9. 9 plus 3 is equal 12. And 12 plus 3 is equal 15. Why do we divide by 4? And we have only 3 missing numbers. We divide by 4 because we add this, what's called the term-to-term rule. We add it 4 times. Like 3 plus this, the first one to get the second term. Then you add again, this is the second addition to get the third term. Then you add again, this is the third addition to get the fourth term. Then you add again, okay, this is the fourth addition to get the fifth term. That's why you divide by 4. Another example for 1, this is given to you here. This is what? This is given as 7 and 35. How many terms missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 terms missing. So what you need to do first, like the last term minus the first term, which is 35 minus 7 is equal to 28. Then 28, you divide it by what? You divide it by 7. Why? Because we have got 6 terms missing. When we have 6 terms missing or terms missing, we divide by 7. 28 divided by 7 is equal to 4. Then you keep adding. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. 15 plus 4 is 19. And 19 plus 4 is 23. 24, 3 plus 4 is 27. And 7 plus 4 is equal to 31. And the 31 plus 4 is equal to 35. This is how to find the missing number. Let's go back to our sequence here. 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. They say, what is the term-to-term rule for this sequence? If you see the term-to-term rule, what you do to jump from each term to the other one, you are adding 3. And the second question, see, they say, what is the position-to-term rule for this sequence? Like the position-to-term rule, what you need to do what? It is multiply by 3. Like 1 multiply 3 give you 3. 2 multiply 3 give you 6. 3 multiply 3 give you 9, and so on. This is what is a term-to-term, position-to-term rule, is multiplying by 3. Here they ask you, follow the instructions, follow the diagram to generate a sequence. So you're going to start, they say write down 8. So I'm going to write down the 8. This is what you're going to do. Write down the 8, so you write down the 8. Then add 8, 8 plus 8 is equal to 16. Is the answer is more than 50? No. They ask you to write down the answer. So I write down the 16. And then I go on, and again I add 8 is 24. 24 is more than 50? No. So you're going to write what? The 24 down. Then again, you add 8. This is going to be 32. 32 is more than 50? No. So you write down the 32. Then you go again and you add 8. It's going to be 40. 40 is a number or is the answer more than 50? No. So you write down the 40. And then you go again. 40 plus 8 is 48. Is the answer more than 50? No. So they say write down the answer. Write down the 48. Now you're going to get again 8 is going to be 56. Is the answer more than 50? Yes. Then stop. One of the silly mistakes or one of the mistakes that students they do all time is they're going to go and write down the 56. No, when they said no or you said yes, look here. Is the answer more than 50? You said yes. They ask you to stop. Nobody asked you to write down the answer. So don't write it down. Go to number B. What is the position to term rule of the sequence or for the sequence? Okay, position to term rule. This is what? Like about the term. This is the first term, and this is the second term. This is the third term, fourth term, fifth term, and sixth term. So what you do, like every time, 1 multiply 8 give you 8, 2 multiply 8 give you 16, 3 multiply 8 give you 24. So you multiply by 8 every time. You multiply the position by 8 to get the answer. Number C, they say imagine this or imagine the sequence continues forever. What is the 50th term in the sequence? To find the 50th term, you need to just multiply by what? By the term, position to term rule. Like say 50 times 8, and that's equal to 400. Go to number 4. They say here is the start of a sequence of shapes using rectangles and triangles. Each rectangle is numbered. Look, the first shape here, this is the first term. It is 1 rectangle and 2 triangles. The second one, it is 2 rectangles and 4 triangles. The third one is 3 rectangles and 6 triangles. So the question, they say the sequence continues in the same way. How many triangles are there in the shape with 50 rectangles? Like I know here, like this is 1, this is 2, this is 2, this is 4, 3, 6. Every time number of triangles is double of number of rectangles. So when there are 50, 50 multiplied 2 is going to be 100. Then the question after they say how many rectangles and triangles are there all together in that shape. In that shape, I know there are 50 rectangles and 100 triangles. So what you need to do is what? Add them together. They give you 150 shapes. Go to questions. Number B, they say Judy is taught to make a table showing the position, okay, which is shape number, and the term, okay, total number of rectangles and triangles, coming complete our table. We, according to what we know, we said what? Like the first term has 1 rectangle and 2 triangles. All of them together are 3. This one has got, the shape number 2 has 2 rectangles and 4 triangles. All of them, they are 6. If we see like 1 multiply 3 equal 3, 2 multiply 3 is equal 6. So the third term will be 9, the fourth term will be 12, or 12 will be the fourth term, and the fifth term will be 15. They say what is the position to term rule in Judy's sequence? Like if you see here or follow the position and the term, you find any position, multiply 3 will give you the term. So that's why you're going to say position to term rule is multiply by 3. Number D, they say what is the 50th term in the sequence? You need to find the 50th term. Or what you need to do is what? You just multiply 50 by 3, and that will give you 150, and that's it.